Hello and welcome to the show. It's October AD620 and the end of the campaigning season. The Scotti are marauding again, and this time they've hit a Saxon village looking for slaves to drag back to Dalriata. But Lord Edwin and his Saxon warband are onto them and are going to block their escape route. If you haven't done so already, I'd be grateful for a sub. Apart from that, let's get on with the show. Here's the Scotti warband. With Lord Ronald MacDonald front and centre with his champion Hamish, and on the left is Big MacDougall, the noble. The warband now has 5 groups of 6 raiders, 2 groups of foot skirmishers with Haggis MacMuffin, brother of Egg McMuffin who has died. They have 1 group of missiles, which are slingers, 1 group of noble raider cavalry, and 1 group of skirmish cavalry. The big challenge to Lord Ronald at the moment is getting another wound and gaining reputation, because he hasn't been wounded for so long and he can't advance the campaign until that's done. Perhaps he needs to be a bit more reckless. Right, the Saxon warband led by Lord Edwin the Avenger at the front with his champion the Wolf here, on the right the noble Alf Lager, and on the left Alf Mead. 2 groups of Hearthguard behind, 4 groups of warriors, 1 of which is 8 strong, and 1 group of missiles, which are the archers. This is the table for tonight's skirmish. Bottom left is the village that the Scotti have just raided. A river runs through the centre of the table with a fording point just to the right hand side of the stone hut. There is high ground to the top and right of the board, and also the bottom right. The river at the ford will be a minor obstacle. Elsewhere it will be a medium obstacle. All bog is medium obstacle and rough ground is minor obstacle. The Scotti will be attempting to leave the village, cross the ford and exit the table top right. The Saxons will be entering to the top right and bottom right and block off the Scotti escape. The Scotti will have a welcoming committee of their cavalry troops, but they'll not be available until turn 4, when they'll be able to enter from the Scotti's exit point. This is looking from the Scotti exit point, down across the valley, across the stream, to the village where they've got to extract from. High ground to their left as they come up. And this is one of the Saxon entry points through the high ground and towards the village on their right. And this is the other Saxon entry point, the village on the left, and the Scotti exit point over to their right. So effectively the Saxons are going to try a pincer movement. So the cards for the Saxons: goad, aggressive charge. They've got another goad, step forth, and carpe diem. The Scotti: aggressive charge, darting blow, spear hedge, fleet of foot, and desperare, so not particularly good for them. Force morale is 8 for the Saxons, but only 6 for the Scotti. For this scenario, the Scotti have just raided the village and are attempting to move 8 slaves across the board. The slaves have to be escorted by 1 group and can only move 1 dice 6 per turn. The Scotti have 1 full move before the Saxons can join in the fun. Right, here we go then. First card up is Lord Edwin. So he'll come on and go 9. And the second group 4. Over the other side of the table we have the Saxon missiles. They will go 13. Saxon leader 1, old Alf Lager. Well, he's stuck behind Lord Edwin, so he can't come on. Scotti missiles. They're going to push around over the ford, not a problem for them. They go 13, just up to that rough ground. And the Scotti skirmishers, they will come over to the Saxon missiles. They go 7. Alf Mead, he's on 10. And his second group Go 8, that's nice, that's just tucked in behind. Big MacDougall. Well, I think, what can he do? Well, I'll just carry on going, I suppose, for the moment. Why not? 12. And the other group goes 10. And the Scotti Lord, trying to get his gang out of the village. Left-hand group will go 14. Oh, they're running away up there. This group, it's 11, so they'll have to go around. And then the one bringing up the rear, 8. That's the end of the turn, so the slaves are moving. They go 3. Slow plod by them, being cajoled along with the women and the infirm. Okay, Scotti Lord. He's going to get this group to move up here and join up. 1 and 2. And then the rear group will move forward. And they go 7. Saxon Lord. Well, that's good news because he's causing a traffic jam, as he normally does, but he's going to basically get out here and start to form up. And he goes 17. They're very excited, are the Hearthguard. They're almost up on the river. Now that might not be necessarily a very good move. Right, the group behind goes 10 only. Right, Saxon Leader 2. No, I'll tell you what, I haven't used this card yet during this campaign, but I'm going to do it now actually. Step 4th, and that is to get old Elflager and his gang up and running. They go 12. Yeah, steer clear of the rough ground. And his second group will just tuck up behind. Okay, now it's Saxon Leader 2. They're going to swing around to the right hand side of the missiles. Front group go 8. And the rear group goes 16. They'll lose a few going into the bog there. They can't join up, so they're separate groups at the moment. Right, Scotti Leader 1. He will, yeah, he'll move this group up to the river only, so no point rolling that one, and get this group to come and join them, which they do. Again, they are not a formation yet. Right, so Saxon missiles, they will take on the Scotti skirmishers. 4, 5, 6 to hit. That is 3 hits. 3, 4 shot, 5, 6 kill. 1 point of shot. Okay, the Scotti skirmishers then, they will come in the front of the warriors here. They'll sidle across, so they'll actually lose 1 inch because of the shock. And then they'll fire at this group of warriors. 4, 5, 6 to hit. 1 hit. And no effect. Right, the Scotti missiles, they will fire at the Hearthguard here. 4, 5, 6 to hit. 2 hits. And it's 5 shock, 6 kill. 1 kill. Okay, the slaves are going to move, and they go 4. And that's the end of the turn. Okay, Scotti Leader 2, which is old Haggis McMuffin. He'll take that point of shock straight off the skirmishers. Scotti missiles will continue to fire at the Hearthguard. That's 2 hits. 5 shock, 6 kill. Ooh, that was nearly a 6. Right, the Scotti Lord. Yeah, Well, if he joins up one there, get them to move up to there, which they can, and then they can join up. So he's got his formation there, which is a bit unwieldy actually. I might not do that. They were so close they formed up, so they're going to move over here, this group, oh, sorry, this formation. So they go 8. Yeah, that's better. Right, Scotty skirmishers, again on the Saxon warriors there, 2 hits, and it's 4, 5, 6 shock, 2 shock. Alright, so it is Saxon leader 2, Elf Mead. He's got a Carpe Diem. Does he use that to get rid of those skirmishers? No, I think he might. Is he? Well, yeah, hold on. So join up for 1. 2, charge in. So it's 2 dice 6. Wrong, it's 3 dice 6 less 2. Now play Carpe Diem. Oh no, they can't evade. So there we go. So they've gone. They go 12 less 2 is 10. Now, risky move because Ronald's over to his right. However, it's been done. Now, happily for the Saxons, Lord Edwin is up now, so he's going to get this group to move up. And they go 11, so that's fine. So that's 1. They're close enough so they can join up for 2. I'm actually thinking they clipped the Scotti here. And they will be dispersed, which is handy. Right, so perhaps the Scotti missed their chance here because there was only 1 group of Hearthguard. Now there's 2, but they have lost 1. So Big Mac is going to join them up for 1. And he's going card heavy, Carpe Diem, aggressive charge, darting blow. They're in. Right, let's work out some dice. So it's going to be 11 for the Hearthguard, plus 2 because they're elite is 13, plus the champion and Lord Edwin will get involved in this. So it's 18 for the Saxons. And the Scotti will have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right, the Saxons first would be hitting on a 4, 5, 6. And that is a very good hit. Six on each group. Now this is a darting blow, so it is only 1 round. The Scotti will be hitting on 3s and above. That's 5 on each. Okay, so Big Mac's group. Whoa, look at that. That is a crunching 5 shock and 1 kill. Is the kill on Big Mac himself? No, it's not. So that's 1 and 5 shock. Just as well. There, darting blow. Okay, the other group. 2 kill, 3 shock. So that's 3 Scotti killed. Alright, Lord Edwin's group of Hearthguard is 2 shock only. And the other group of Hearthguard is 3 shock. Right, so that is a withdraw minimum of 6 inches. Well, I guess it's a darting blow anyway, so this has got to be more than 6 inches, which it is. It's 10. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get them to go back 10. and they can go back as a formation because it was a darting blow, I'm going to say. It also says if excess shock, then add 2 shock per group. They're 5 with 5, they're 4 with 3, so no. So that's where they go. And I guess the Saxons will advance too. So that was very successful for Lord Edwin, the first encounter. And you could argue that those 3 cards played by Scotti were wasted. There we go. Saxon leader 1, Elf Lager. I think he's going to come up to Lord Edwin's right. Go 9. And I'll go 6 because of that rough ground. And the other group will go also 6. Saxon missiles, what they will do, they've got fleet of foot, which they'll play. They'll go into this marshy area and fire at them. So it's 3 dice. They'll lose 1 pip because per dice because of the bog area. So they'll go 10. Well, they're only just about to get there anyway, so not really penalise them. And they'll fire at that group there. 4, 5, 6 to hit. 1 hit. 4, 5 shock, 6 kill, no effect. I think at the moment the slaves are just going to stay there. Did I move that group? Uncommanded group. I can't remember, did I move that group or not? I don't think I did. Okay, if I did, tough. They've got a double move, so they're going to come over here. They go 13. Ooh. Right in front. Probably not what they wanted to do, actually. Right in front of these 2 groups of Saxon warriors. Okay, that's the end of the turn. Okay, Scotti leader 1 is up first. So Big Mac, he'll take off 2 points of shock. He's got to get these guys down a fair bit. They've both got 3 shock now. Scotti's skirmishers have been dispersed, so I'll take them out of the pack. Saxon missiles. I'll fire at those warriors again. 2 hits. And that is 2 shock. So, looks like one-way traffic at the moment, in a way. But I'm sure things will change. Or will they? It's Saxon leader 2, Elfmead. He's up. What's he got? He's got loads of aggressive charges. Saxon's have got 3 aggressive charges. Well, he's definitely going to play one of those. He'll take off 1 point of shock, and then they will charge in. Because that group of raiders are on their own. And they're in. Okay. Right, so the Scotti will have a straight 6. The Saxons will have 12, 14 with the noble. So Saxons will go first. They are aggressive charging, so they're hitting on 3s. Well, there's just as well, because there's 4 3s there. It's all on one group. This is desperate, I think, for the Scotti at the moment, even though it's early days. And the reply is 2 hits, 1 on each. Okay. Right, let's work out what the Saxons do to the Scotti. Remember, it's all on one group. Well, 1 kill. But look at that. That's 8 points of shock. Right, 1 kill. And 8 points of shock. They certainly didn't like it up in there, did they? Okay, what's coming back? 1 kill. Is it on Elfmead? It's not. And the other group is 1 point of shock. So it's 1 all. However, the Scotti have 5 with 8, so they go back 3. Excess shock. And the Saxons will advance 2. Combat ends. Okay, Saxon Lord Edwin is up now. He's got 3 command initiatives. These are Hearthguard, these are Raiders. He could really put the boot in here onto the Scotti.
which I think he might well do. So we'll take off 2 points of shock here. He's going to play Carpe Diem and Aggressive Charge, so he'll get 2 extra dice as well. In they go. They're in. Less 2, but even so, they're still there. We'll just switch sides to where Lord Edwin is, and we have another combat. Right, the Scotti will have 12, less 1 is 11, plus 5 here is 16. Saxons will have 5, 10, plus 2 for being elite is 12, plus the 2 suited cards is 14, plus 5 is 19. Right, Saxons first. They're hitting on 3s because of Aggressive Charge. So the 7 on Lord Ronald and 6 on the other group of raiders. What's coming back? Not a lot. 4 on Lord Edwin's group and 3 on the other. Okay, hits on Lord Ronald, or effect rather. He's no kills, but he's got 4 shock. On the right hand group, oh dear, 5 shock and 1 kill. Right, what's the damage the Scotti are doing? Pretty good, considering. 1 kill. Is it on Edwin? No. And 2 shock. Up to 3. And on the other group, just the 1 kill. So 2 Hearthguard and 1 Raider are killed. So it's net 1 is withdraw if excess shock. They've got 4 with 3 and 5 with 2. So no, the Saxons don't have excess shock. They've got 6 with 4 and they've got 5 with 7. So the Scotti are going to go back 2 here. Perilously close to this other group. These guys will also go back 2 and maintain formation. The Saxons will follow up. And we have another round of combat. All right, let's work out the numbers here. The Saxons have 4 less 1 is 3, plus 4 here is 7, 8, 9 for elite, plus 5 here is 14. And the Scotti will have 4, 5, 6, plus the Lord and Champion is 11. Okay, Saxons first. There's no aggressive charge this time, so the 3s don't count, but that's still a pretty good roll. 4 on both. No, it's 5 and 4, so we'll have 5 on the Lord's side, Lord Ronald's side. Scotti coming back is actually a pretty good hit. Well, all relative, 3 on each. Right, damage on Lord Ronald's side. 6 is a kill, 2 shocks, and up to 6 shock. Is the wound on Ronald? It is. Now he likes that. He hasn't been wounded for years, so that's good news. Although he does take a bad things happen of 4, which is 2 points. So the Scotti are down to 4 force morale. Oh dear. Right. On the other group of Scotti, is 2 kill. This is getting pretty desperate now. They're all getting squeezed into a particular area. 2, they're going to be excess shock. But that's 2 kills so far. Right. Lord Edwin's group is 1 shock, 1 kill. Up to 4 shock is the kill on Lord Edwin. It's not. So they will be excess shock. And on the other group of Hearthguard, 1 shock. Right. So it's net 1 to the Saxons. Right, withdraw if excess shock. They don't have any. They've got 6 with 6. These certainly do. Withdraw if excess shock. Yes, they have excess shock of 4. But they've got to go the other side of this group anyway. So they've gone that way. And any excess shock they give to the group they've just penetrated. So they've got 4 excess shock. So these guys will go to 12. So first of all, this group's going to rout. They go another 7. Right, that's a bad things happen. It's 3 for a raider group. That's another 2 points. Well, Scotti down on 2. Dear oh dear. And this lot's going to go as well because they've got 5 with 12. So they withdraw 7. And they rout. Oh, they've just disappeared off the table. Bad things happen. Another group going. It's 2. And that is the Scotti on 1. Right. This lot, do they charge up? They've got to get 3. Oh, they do. Hearthguard, what are you doing? Right, they charge after them. They go 5. That's not too bad. But they're in the way of Elfmead's gang now. Ah, dear oh dear. It is utter carnage here. So that, I think, is the end of Lord Edwin's turn. And potentially, well, I don't know, I was going to say potentially bad news for Lord Ronald, because his car's just come up, because he's in combat, but actually they've got so much shock, so this would be quite an interesting combat here. Right. In fact, before that happens, Saxons are playing Rally. 1d6 of shock to remove. Oh, look at that, 4. Very useful. Right, so it's 6 less 3 is 3. 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Scotti. And for the Saxons it's 3. 4 for Elite. Plus 5 is 9. Right, as usual, Saxons will go first. That's a good hit. 6. 2 lords going ding dong here. Scotti. 4. Right, what damage are the Saxons doing? 2 kill, 3 shock. Right, so it's definitely 1. Is Lord Ronald wounded again? He's not. So that's 2. 2 Scotti are killed. What's coming back to the Saxons? 1 kill, 1 shock. It's net 1 to the Saxons. Withdraw if excess shock. Yes, this group of Scotti have 4 with 9. They're broken. First of all, they go back 5. I suppose they'll pass on a bit of excess shock here to them, so they go up to, well, it's academic, because they are routing. They go another 6, taking Lord Ronald with them, who's injured. It's a bad things happen. It's 6. Oh, disaster, even so. And that is 3 points, and the Scotti are way below 0, and that's the end of the game. Well, there we go. That was short, sweet, and brutal, and the Scotti just disintegrated in front of the Saxons there. Unbelievable. The only good thing from the Scotti side is Lord Ronald got wounded, which means his reputation will increase. I mean, the Scotti cavalry didn't even get on. They were supposed to come on next turn. Dear, oh dear.
Well, as the English philosopher Hobbes said, life would be nasty, brutish, and short. Well, it certainly was for the Scotti on that raid, and a total failure by them. The one redeeming feature was that Lord Ronald got wounded, which takes his total number of wounds over this campaign to 5. I'm not including the withdrawals to cancel out those wounds as reputation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere in the campaign. He needs 6 to force a battle with the Saxons, so hopefully we're getting somewhere closer to that. With respect to numbers, the Scotti lost 9 raiders killed and Lord Ronald was wounded. They are moderate losses. And the Saxons, 5 Hearthguard killed and 1 warrior killed, and they are light losses. So looking on the old scoreboard, a successful raid or counter raid effectively by the Saxons, that's +2, -1 for own troops killed, +1 for enemy troops killed. They did, however, have 2 pursuit cards, so it's a net +4. So the Saxons will replace their losses in 1 month. They gain 2 additional warriors to the warband, and they gain a thief's hoard in plunder. The Scotti, on the other hand, replace their losses in 2 months. However, this is the end of the campaign season, so everybody be ready to go next year in AD621 in March. Well, that game was pretty one-sided. I think the Saxons were decisive. They had good dice rolls, and the Scotti were just too congested and couldn't deploy properly. So fair dinkum to the Saxons. That's a good win for them. From my perspective, it's also good to get different types of games, and this short one demonstrates that sometimes in war, not everything goes your way. Anyway, another enjoyable game. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're going to join me next time.